Welcome to my channel. My name is Shanice, and today we're going to be doing some DIY tortoise nails. I started doing my own nails in 2023 as a hobby, and I haven't looked back since. Today I'll be walking you through my process to apply Apres Gel X nails. I'm starting out on clean nails, and I'm just going to go in with a nail clipper and just to straighten them up. If you've never used Gel X or Apres before, think of it as like a press-on nail that you are going to adhere to your nail to give you a great base to whatever nail design you like. I'm using their medium stiletto extensions. The key with Apres is making sure your nails are measured correctly. The box comes with 10 different sizes, and you want to find the right fit for each of your nails by measuring from cuticle to cuticle or sidewall to sidewall. If you have larger nail beds like myself, you may have to order sizes like these double zeros that I use on my thumbs, or if you have smaller nails, you might have to order maybe some of the smaller sizes that don't come in a standard set. When applying the nails, you shouldn't see any gaps. Here's an example with space versus without space. It's better for your nail to be a little bit too big and for you to file it down to the perfect size, rather than having a nail that's too small and your natural nail is exposed. Once I've matched all my nails, I'm gonna begin prepping them. You can do this one of two ways. First is using the Apres Prep. Think of it as like a liquid that you're gonna paint on the back of your nail, and it's gonna help to get rid of that shiny coat. Or you can use a nail drill with a smaller drill bit to just lightly drill the back of that nail. The goal is to be able to get the portion that is going to adhere to your nail to be a little gritty so that it's able to bond better. Once the Gel X is prepped, now it's time to prep our natural nails. First, we're going to use the dehydrator. If your nails have any type of oils or lotions on them, they are not going to last, so be sure to use a dehydrator. If you skip this step, you're going to regret it because your nails are going to pop off. Next, we're going to go in with our primer, and I'm applying a thin, even coat to each nail. And now for the fun part, the extend gel is basically what bonds the gel extension to your natural nails. I'm going to apply a thin layer to the back of the nail, only adding where my nail and the gel extension will touch. You don't need to take it all the way to the top, just about the length of your nail bed. You're gonna lay it on your nail at a 45-degree angle and slowly press down, then cure each nail for 10 seconds under a mini lamp. This process does take some time, so give yourself grace. Sometimes you might not put enough extend gel, sometimes you might put too much. Just give yourself grace as you're learning the appropriate amount. Once your hand is fully done, we're then going to cure under the big lamp for 90 seconds. Next, I'm going to blend the gel extension with my natural nail. I'm using the drill bit to lightly run over the edge of the nails. Take your time and don't apply too much pressure. The goal here is just to be able to get them to blend better. Now I'm going to shape my nails. While the gel extensions do already come in the stiletto shape, I like for mine to be a little bit sharper, and so I'm going to go in with a nail file just to sharpen up the edges. Do as you see fit and make it your ideal shape. And before we can paint the nails, we do need to buff them. And so I'm using a buffing block to go over each nail, removing that shiny top layer. There should be no shine remaining after you buffed your nails. Then I'm gonna go in with alcohol to wipe off all the dust, as well as any oils that may have gotten on my nail as well. Now I'm going to pull the colors that we're going to need for our designs. I love this set from Beetles because it gives you many polishes in so many different colors. I think it's perfect for beginners or someone doing their own nail that doesn't need to buy 50 full-size bottles of nail polish. For this tortoise design, you're only going to need 3 colors. You're going to use a burnt orange or a terracotta, a brown, and a black. You'll also need blooming gel. Starting out, I'm going to paint a base layer with the burnt orange. I'm using B148 by Beetles. Cure this layer and then prep your brown and black polish for the designs. Using my blooming gel, I'm going to paint a thin, even layer across the nail. If you do not paint an even layer, your nails are going to look bumpy at the end, so please take your time in doing this. You're not going to cure the blooming gel. Essentially what blooming gel does is allow for whatever is painted on top of it to spread in like this slow and beautiful way. We're going to paint that thin layer of blooming gel and we're going to go right on top with our brown polish. I'm making some abstract shapes, kind of in the shape of a tortoise, but do as you see fit based on how you aspire for your design to be. The blooming gel is going to cause the paint to spread. Give it some time, but don't wait too long because it will blend into a mess. Once it is spread to your liking, go ahead and cure your nail for 60 seconds. Once that's cured, we're going to add another layer of blooming gel, and now we're going to go in with the black on top. Freestyle and add it where you see fit. Just make sure to show some attention to the edges of your nails. This is my first time doing this design, so I kind of wasn't really paying attention to the edges, but I went back in and fixed it, so I would definitely encourage you to show some love with the brown and black layers around the edges of your nails as well. Once I'm satisfied with the layer of black polish, I'm going to go ahead and cure again for 60 seconds. One of the keys with doing your own nails is knowing that you're going to make a mistake. Like, it's bound to happen. If it does, it's okay. You can fix it. I keep a cleanup brush on standby at all times with some alcohol, and so I just take that brush and clean up any areas where I may have made a mistake. I'm going to finish up the rest of my hand using the exact same steps. When I tell people I do my own nails, they often say that they can never do their own. How do I keep my hands steady? One of my hands probably looks a mess, a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't easy the first time I did my own nails. They were definitely popping off and I had to learn what the best application method was. But overall, it's something that I really have come to enjoy. It is a hobby for me. I love being able to just sit down, doing my nails, putting on an audiobook or a show, and it's just time to pour into myself and enjoy. I also love being able to push myself creatively to see what type of designs I can do. And so I really do think of it as just a good time. And so if you're interested in doing your own nails, everything that I have in my nail kit, I do get from Amazon. And so they're all linked in my Amazon storefront. And I promise if you're just starting out with just the basics, you can get pretty much everything that you need to do your nails for the cost of one set. If you're paying $100 plus to get your nails done, you can get everything that you need to start out. I'm not saying you have everything for all the designs, but all of the basic things you can get. And don't feel the pressure to start with all the fancy stuff. I'm just getting to the place where I'm ready to upgrade my nail drill, but the one that I've had has been so sufficient this entire time. And don't feel like you have to start out with doing designs. You can definitely start out with solid colors and work your way up. My favorite type of designs to use are ones that include curved lines or abstract designs, because it's easier to hide any mistakes. Doing things with straight lines is much harder. You have to be perfect when you're doing straight lines, and so I try to do things that are a little bit more abstract. And so you'll find things that work best for you, but just know that it's possible. Give yourself grace and just keep practicing. Even if you want to get one of those hands where you can practice off of your own hand, you can also do that as well. So many different options are available to you, girl. I'm looking forward to being able to like run this design back, maybe in like a French tip or some other different types of designs in the future. So let me know what type of questions you have about nail content, maybe some designs that you want to see on my upcoming sets. But I'm super excited to be able to share more with you all about my nail content. Once that layer is fully cured, I can now go in with a top coat of choice. I'm using the Apres top coat for this set. I would highly recommend, if you're a beginner and want to do the gel X, there are a lot of different products that you can get like off Amazon, but I just appreciated starting out with the Apres system, and it has lasted me so long. The only thing that I've had to buy and like restock on since starting to do my own nails in 2023 was the Extend Gel. Everything else has lasted me this whole time. And there you have it. You have an easy tortoise set. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.